There are 4 core roles in tech sales. I'm breaking them down by responsibilities, salary, and stress level. First up, we have SDR or BDR, sales development rep or business development rep. An SDR is typically an entry-level role into tech sales. And in SDR, their focus is building pipeline through prospecting, both inbound and outbound. Inbound is working with leads who have already shown interest in your solution. They've engaged with your company via different marketing channels. Outbound, that's not the case. You are doing good old-fashioned cold calling, cold emailing, door knocking, social selling to make them aware of your product or service because they have not engaged with your company via marketing channels. You are the marketing channel when you're picking up the phone to cold call somebody. Your goal as an SDR or a BDR is qualified meetings, setting appointments. You get paid handsomely for this. That's a lot of money. $80,000, the median OTE for an entry-level sales role. Imagine coming out of college, your first year out of college, you're making $80,000. That's ridiculous and tremendous. I wasn't making that much money. I was lucky to make $40,000 my first year out of college as an SDR. So $80,000 is tremendous, but with that comes a lot of stress. Total attrition for SDRs is 39%, with involuntary attrition making up nearly 2/3 of that number. SDR attrition, guys, SDR attrition is a huge issue in tech sales and in all of sales. This is not a glorious role. I hated being an SDR. It is the most mentally tough, mentally difficult role in all of sales. You're getting hit with rejection nonstop, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. But because you're subscribed to this YouTube channel, you will promote quicker than the average tenure of an SDR, which is 1.5 years. You will then be promoted to an account executive role. An AE leads all the meetings that an SDR sets up. An account executive, their job, my job as an AE, is to close business, bring revenue to my organization. And oh yeah, I still have to pick the phone up to make cold calls. I still have to send cold emails. I still have to own my pipeline and secure my own meetings for myself. I can't rely only on an SDR. I'm running sales discovery calls. I'm running negotiation calls. I'm doing demos. I'm running proof of concepts. It's not as mentally difficult as being an SDR. However, it's a whole different skill set, guys, being an account executive. As an SDR, you could get by being the hardest worker in the room, by making more cold calls, sending more cold emails. You will get lucky doing that as an SDR. You can work hard as an account executive, but if you don't work smart, if you don't have the skill set to run sales conversations from start to close, you will not be successful no matter how hard you work. There are different levels of an account executive, SMB account executive, all the way up to an enterprise account executive. Here's a breakdown of the earning potential of those different roles. If you notice, most account executives are not hitting quota. It's stressful when you aren't hitting quota or pacing to hit your quota. Your manager is all over you asking what's going on, and they're doing that typically because their manager is asking them, why is Matt not hitting his quota? It always trickles down from the top. Expectations as a seller are higher when you're an account executive, but I think being an SDR is more stressful. The day-to-day grind of that role, it's so difficult. For those in tech sales that don't want the stress of finding or closing new business for their company, an account manager role, it might be the right fit for you. An account manager, they're focused on current customers, expanding their spend. Typically in tech sales, there's different license types and features a customer can buy. What an account manager is doing is they're looking at the features they don't currently have access to, and they're trying to sell or upsell the customer on those other features to expand the spend on that account. Here's a breakdown of the earning potential for an account manager. Median base salary just under $100K. Top performing account managers pulling in $400,000 a year. That's amazing. A route that I'm seeing become more and more popular in tech sales is moving into a CSM role, a customer success manager. A CSM, they don't care about sales. They're not focused on sales. They're not focused on upselling current customers. They just care that the current customer they're working with is happy, they don't have any issues, and they're renewing. Most CSMs, their compensation is 80% base salary, 20% variable pay. That variable pay is based off of retention, customers they're working with, renewing, And then also there's a small element of finding opportunities, expansion opportunities for an account manager, for an account executive. So there's some small element of sales, but trust me guys, I work with CSMs in my company. I've worked with CSMs in other companies. They're not focused on sales. They really just want those customers to renew year after year after year. This is what a CSM's earning potential looks like in tech sales. Top performing CSMs are earning $220,000 per year. That's tremendous. 61% of CSMs are hitting their quota, much higher than the SDR quota attainment, account executive quota attainment, account manager quota attainment. When you're hitting your quota, when it's easier to hit your quota, guys, the stress level significantly decreases. Being a CSM, you're going to sleep well most nights. Out of those 4 roles, an SDR, an account executive, account manager, a CSM, what do you think works best for you? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. For me, it's an account executive. I love leading sales conversations, closing business. I'm a mid-market AE today. I really want to be an elite enterprise account executive within the next 5 to 7 years. Let me know what you're trying to do in the next 5 to 7 years in the comment section below. Like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified every Tuesday and Thursday when we post new content on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you.